Welcome everybody back to the podcast with your hosts. And this is the show Red Eye and Erratic Asthmatic. As you know, it's your boy Red Eye right here, and my co-host is
Erratic Asthmatic.
What's up? This is going to be our Christmas special, good time holiday season coming.
Hell yeah,
already
jingle bells
is
and all that shit.
Yeah. And so so what are we picked something special for this
Yeah, you could say it's
episode, right?
Yeah, it's more of a treat, I suppose.
Yeah, so what the segment's going to be called?
Treat yourself.
Right. So treat yourself, we're going to talk about things that we want, things that are good for the body, things that are good for ourselves, and things that maybe we want to get as presents for maybe Christmas or any time of the year. Or
whatever holiday you celebrate.
Exactly. Whatever holiday you celebrate, whatever you desire, whatever you want to get. You might not get it.
Give.
You might not get it, but it is on your wish list. So let's kick it off, man. Erratic, tell me what you got.
All right, so basically, just to add a little bit of context, we're going to be talking about he said anything, for your body, for anything. This is going to be anything between basic self-care, like treating your body, like hygiene and nutrition, all the way to stuff that you will actually want to get and you can't have. So
you want to start with body?
Yeah, basically. Okay. I've been trying to exercise a lot more. And I know a lot of you may not know what that word means. It's when you do a lot of activity at one time with your body, you like move around, you get your blood pumping, and it hurts a lot. But then you get those, what they call gains, and you pump what they call iron. And this is all new terminology for me, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know that. Just kidding. I used to go to the gym.
Used to. Keyword used to.
Yeah. Well, gyms are closed now, so what can I do?
Exactly. Well, yeah. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to do, basic push-ups, sit-ups, but then in my room, just by myself. But also I've been doing this stuff called burpees, where you do a push-up and then you jump up and then you do a push-up.
And then you sit up, yeah.
Yeah, and that hurts. It is not fun. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of a burpee, is a challenge, man.
Yeah, but you see,
if you can do 10 in a row, you're like,
jeez,
damn.
Hoo-wee.
Damn.
I do not understand people that can do more than 10 in a row. You just are superhuman at that point.
Nah, man. Like a lot of athletes, it's like one of the first things you learn in the gym is burpees, man.
It's a lot of work, dude.
It is a lot of work.
Like my muscles are so sore, and for those that don't know, I'm a very skinny boy. I'm a tiny boy, and I've been trying to,
When he says boy, he's still over 18, and legal drinking age, he is 25 years old. So
yeah. I may not act like it, but I'm 25.
Don't get it confused.
But yeah, I've been trying to, treat my body better, trying to be more active in these times where we're not very active at all. And I've been really taking advantage of this quarantine time where we are just able to not do anything.
We're not, we're limited to a lot of movements, man. We're stuck in the homes.
Exactly.
The most you can do is just go for a walk, right?
Pretty much, or a run, you could speed up that walk.
If you're a person who likes running. I've never been a person who could run.
Yeah,
do like those long stamina stuff.
Oh, geez,
even when I was like an athlete, and like coach would tell us, run, do the laps. I'm the one dying.
Yeah.
but then during the game, I'm the one like the most like my stamina is on point. Like I got it. I'm running the game.
Man, I have asthma, so I was never good at either. Like coach would say, run those laps, and I'd get like halfway through one, and I'm like, my liver's hurting. My lungs
fast walk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how to do the fast walk? Like,
yeah, exactly.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they'd always call you out too. I'm like,
they always call you out.
I can't breathe. Let me be. But yeah,
but like I know, like okay, not that I know, but like I've seen on movies how American PE or gym class is different compared to my PE or gym class. So, like. I saw people like you have to climb a rope or you have to climb up some shit.
I never had that in mine.
Yeah, but I think it's like it's specific to certain schools or whatever.
Maybe, or certain programs.
Yeah, certain programs.
Or maybe certain students that like want to be athletes. Because I never wanted any of that.
Yeah, or like mountain climbing and.
Oh geez, mountain climbing is another thing. Have you ever been rock climbing?
Like, no, I've never done that.
Oh my god, I did that once.
Like with the strap and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Never. Jeez, it was a lot of work then too, and that was years ago, and I still feel it.
Yeah, I still feel it. It's in my back.
And the person that was holding my strap, you know, I was like, it was time for me to get down, and then they like did not let it go slowly. So like I let go of the rocks because you're supposed to trust the person to like let you down slowly, and they just like kind of let me fall.
And you're like, oh
yeah.
So stop screaming like a little bitch. Yeah. But did you have like a, how do you say, padded floor or like soft floor? So
yeah. It was an enclosed environment specifically for this indoor rock climbing.
Yeah, indoor rock climbing. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because like the first time I played indoor basketball even was here in the Netherlands. Ooh. I never played indoor basketball ever before that.
Neither have I.
So every time was like, even in school, like school tournaments, everything outside.
Yeah.
Everything was outside. I mean, like, okay, I lived in a country where there was barely, rain.
Yeah, that makes sense. I come from Las Vegas, so there was also barely rain.
Yeah. But like indoor basketball, for me, the first time I tried it, I was like, it's so fucking weird. The noise, the squeaking of the shoes, and all that. I was like, oh shit, that's some crazy shit. Like,
oh jeez, yeah. When I remember watching basketball with my dad a couple times, and I would always hear these little squeaks, and I'm like, Dad, what's that squeaking noise?
What is that? It's the shoes, man. It's the shoes just hitting the floors.
Exactly, and I'm just like, those are shoes? How do they do it? And then first time I ever wore a pair of shoes, like a pair of tennis shoes or basketball shoes, whatever, you know,
sneakers.
Yeah, like sneakers. Yes, that's the name for them. As you can tell, I'm a huge sneakerhead.
But you watch the show.
But I watched. Yes, I watched the show Sneakerhead.
But you don't know the word. You're still like, what does it mean? Still.
Exactly.
Wonder why there's such enthusiasm about these shoes, but okay.
Ah man, yeah. And then I wore them, and then I would just like walk around the house, and I'd be like squeaking, like. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Why does that sound happen more often in the basketball games?
Yeah.
But yes, exercising and treating your body right. So I'm trying to do this, trying to get my activity, better, rather than being sedentary like I have been since birth. So that's going.
That's going. Okay.
Yeah.
You started it though.
I started it. Yes.
Yeah.
Whether I keep going is another question.
That's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But
probably do some yoga and stretching too.
Yeah, yoga is also a thing that hurts.
Yeah,
I didn't know yoga was so intensive until I tried it, and I'm like, damn, even this causes my asthma to act up.
It's a lot of endurance, man.
It is a lot of endurance, and that's what asthma doesn't like about me.
People always think yoga is just flexibility, but I'm like, no, it's being flexible to a certain degree, or
See, I'm not flexible either.
But even these poses to stay.
Oh, yes.
For I don't know how many minutes, or
Yeah, minutes plural. Is that a thing that happens in yoga? Holy
and then
shit.
You have to breathe, and it's kind of all these things, and
I know, and it's a lot of mindfulness too. You have to be aware in the moment. You have to feel, like some of the point is that you have to feel your body in all of these positions, and I'm like, this is the exact moment where I don't want to do that because everything hurts.
Everything. Yeah, because people say it helps from meditation, blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm I meditate in my own way. I just sit down, close my eyes, breathe, my legs crossed,
Yeah, focus on your breathing.
Focus on the breathing, and
in out.
Not just in and out, but then one of the things that I remember when I used to do it when I used to play basketball a lot, and I used to get injuries. I would just it was minor injuries. It was just a sprain, or
Yeah.
But just to get rid of the pain while forget it while you're sleeping, I would sit 1 hour or something like that before I went to sleep. sit on my bed in the dark, just cross leg, close my eyes, and I wasn't focusing on my breathing. I was focusing on my hearing.
I see.
You see,
kind of just being in the moment.
Yeah, being in the moment and trying to listen what you can find, like hear. So then I would hear wind.
I see. Yeah.
And then try to focus on where the wind is coming from. So kind of like, it removes your thought process into what is outside.
Yeah, and then you start hearing little creaks in the house, and then you're just like, wait, who's there?
Yeah, then you hear rumbles and blah, blah, blah. You're like, who did that? Oh, wait, that's my stomach. Okay. I guess I'm hungry, but I gotta go to sleep.
Whoops, I guess I'll try again tomorrow.
But yeah, man. So yeah, treat yourself. What else did you treat yourself to?
Well, in terms of treating myself in a not so healthy way, I eat a lot of junk food. So like for Christmas coming up, I have a bunch of chips ready.
Yeah.
I have like 2 pints of ice cream waiting for me. Ooh. To offset all of the exercise that I've done.
Vegan ice cream.
Yes, vegan ice cream. I am vegan, by the way, guys. Vegan, just so you know.
I think they already know that.
By the way, did I mention that I'm vegan?
What?
What? That was not in the first episode at all. But yeah,
just we need like a disclaimer. One of these hosts is a vegan.
Just one of them.
Which
one though?
Yeah, but like vegan ice cream, as in tubs, or just like
pints.
Yeah,
so yeah, like
fucking
tub
buckets.
Shaped.
Yeah. So you're just trying to get fat.
Exactly.
Over the weekend.
Pretty much. I also just bought today before this, because I was at the store right before we started recording, and Red Eye here was waiting on me, and he was like, "Hurry your ass up."
As usual.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the most organized person,
and I'm the least organized person,
and he's the one like running around last minute.
Exactly. So, but yes, I was at Jumbo. It's a store here in the Netherlands. In case you're listening in a different country that doesn't have a Jumbo. It's spelled Jumbo, but here they pronounce it Jumbo because the Dutch J is a Y. But anyway, regardless of that, I bought.
No one cares.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Just say supermarket. People are like, okay.
Yeah. The grocery store.
The grocery store.
But yes, I bought these vegan shrimps, and they're like.
Oh yeah, I saw those, man.
Yes, and they're little lemon crusted, and they're going to be delicious. I've had them before, and I'm going to eat all of them in one sitting again.
Yeah.
Keyword again. I've done that before.
I saw also not in the same supermarket, but another like small supermarket that's not like it's like Turkish or Moroccan.
Yeah.
And they had lemon pepper seasoning. I was like, oh, I need to get that. I didn't buy it because I was like, shopping for other stuff. But like, I might get it tomorrow. I'm just gonna get like lemon pepper seasoning. Yo, I needed that. It's been a while.
Oh man, another thing that I treat myself with sometimes is I season my food with just like straight up MSG. I know it's not like the healthiest thing, but like the flavor, the umami, I love it. And so I don't do it all the time because, with the exercise, I'm trying to be healthier.
And MSG in itself is also not healthy.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh.
But, it tastes great. And sometimes I have it. So that's my treat myself.
Nice.
So what's something that you treat yourself with?
Yeah, so that's all you're doing for Christmas? All the junk food, ice cream?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, mine is not that similar. Well, what I'm treating myself to this Christmas and everything. I got apple pie. I ordered an apple pie.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love pies.
Pies are great. I love pumpkin pie personally.
I never had pumpkin pie, but
it's delicious. Try it.
And I remember when my mom made mango pie.
I've never had mango pie.
Like, because I love mango too, so I wish someone could make mango pie somewhere, but the only thing available is apple pie. And so I ordered that. That's going to come. I also went shopping out today just to get some food and everything. So what I'm treating myself for Christmas, I already got myself the latest Assassin's Creed, so
Ooh,
guys.
You got yourself some gaming to do.
Yeah, it's installing right now, so I'm letting it install
as we speak. Plot twist: your internet goes out.
Nah, it doesn't. it doesn't need internet to install because it's a disc.
All right.
It's a CD.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
And then so I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed Valhalla a lot. I treated myself to that, you know. I was like, you know, I got everybody in the family a present. What did I get myself? I didn't get myself anything. So I was like, let me get myself Assassin's Creed, you know. And then I got food. I'm gonna make cassava fries.
Ooh.
If you guys don't know what cassava is, it's a nice root that is like potato, but it's a bit hard. So what you gotta do is you gotta boil it a bit first, and then, you know, cut it up into fries type of shapes, and then fry it up.
Really?
Like fries, yeah. You can
get a Jumbo. Skip that part.
No, you can go to Jumbo and do it, man.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can do that.
You can get it from I think Jumbo has cassava, not fries, but like just have cassava frozen.
Yeah.
But we'll get that. We'll dive deeper into food in a bit because we got food coming up.
Yeah, we do have food coming up.
So so food is coming up. What else did I get apart from food? Yeah, I was with the homies during the weekend. We talked a lot, so we shared a lot of information. So
got social interaction going on.
It was first time in a long time.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
When's the last time I had any social interaction?
I don't know, with your roommates or housemates.
Oh yeah, they don't count though. I live with them.
Just tired of their faces. Just like,
exactly.
God damn it, Jerome.
Got to see you every day. Look at you cooking food like you gotta.
And then he looks at you. My name is not Jerome.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
I forgot that, Ronald.
It's not Ronald either.
That's not Ronald either. I was like, whatever, person.
my name is Kimberly. Like, oh. Whoops.
In my mind, you were person one. Other one is person two.
That's not even person. It's just player one.
Player one. Player two. Amongst us.
We all play in the game of life.
Yeah.
Player one.
Well, this is a great segment to get into. What's the next part is food, and
yes,
it is
into my mouth.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, we're back into my mouth. You know, we talked about food already a bit.
Just a little bit, you know.
Just a little bit. I think it was most of it. I don't know why we had to break into it, because somehow we teach ourselves the best with food. Why is that, man?
Because food is amazing. Like, it's a solace, essentially. I'm sure food to everybody is kind of like, you know, one thing that you enjoy.
It's like it hits.
Yeah,
it like it hits a spot.
Yes, a certain
that
spot.
Even though temporary, you need it again the next day.
Exactly. So is it ever really temporary?
I don't know. It's never temporary.
It just keeps replenishing itself.
It's like you're like, that was delicious. Ooh, I'm full. Now I can sleep. Wake up next morning. God damn it.
Yeah. Gotta eat again. I just did this.
Gotta do this again. But yeah, we talked about food. So yeah, as we said, into my mouth. Previous episode we did about restaurant reviews. I think you did restaurant reviews.
Yeah, I talked about the vegan junk food bar.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I still recommend. Nothing has changed about that. Except maybe their menu. I haven't checked their menu.
Yeah, but since this is kind of like the Christmas special, so we're going to talk about more about maybe what was traditionally in our past and what we are doing now.
Yes, right? That's a good idea.
So what was the most traditional dish you had in your family during Christmas?
Well, for the holidays, because I come from America, so we celebrated Thanksgiving, we celebrated Christmas, and we also celebrated New Year's.
Right.
And all three holidays would be celebrated at my grandparents' house. And my grandmother was basically amazing at making spaghetti and meatballs. Because my grandfather...
I think every grandparent has a specialty.
Yes, right? Yeah. Like, I don't think there's any grandparent that doesn't make something.
Something that's really good, and they always make that.
Exactly. So
You're like, I need grandma's meatballs and spaghetti. Like,
no, honestly, what my grandmother's meatballs were so good that when I was like 7 or something or 6, I was very young, too young to think properly.
Yeah.
And my cousin was sitting next to me, also eating meatballs. And I got scared that he was going to eat all of the meatballs, so I yelled at him and said, "No more meatballs!
Don't touch the meatballs!
Stop it! Stop putting those balls in your mouth!"
But anyway, yeah. So you said you had meatballs and spaghetti.
Yes, and basically that was the only holiday that we did not have that with was Thanksgiving, because that's when we had turkey. Traditional American food. I was not vegan at this point, guys. So just so you are aware of that, I was not cheating on my 6-year-old.
He's not vegan from birth. It's a choice.
Yes, it's 100% a choice that I choose to live with.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the spaghetti and meatballs were like the hefty portion. Other than that, we would have little sides, such as my grandmother would also make this oil with chili flakes, and it would basically just be yes, and
that's nice.
Yeah,
it's like with some garlic stuff, right?
Oh,
like,
yes. You can't forget the garlic. Garlic is like the main thing, the main ingredient in every single dish.
Yeah.
Like, you think you're eating mostly meatballs? No. You're eating like 3 garlic cloves per meatball.
Yeah. Essential.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an essential vitamin, garlic.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, we would also have these little subs like hoagies, and just filled with like these little deli meats and lettuce and more oil. My family was very oil heavy.
Yeah.
And little sides for Christmas. We would also have like Thanksgiving and Christmas would sort of kind of correlate. Like we would have cranberry sauce in both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Mm-hmm. We would have macaroni salad both holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And basically,
wait, macaroni salad?
Yes, macaroni salad. It's kind of like picture potato salad, but better.
With macaroni.
Yes, with macaroni, and it had basically
or something.
No, that was actually not part of it. It would have macaroni. It would be the sauce, I guess you could say, was like mayonnaise and mustard mixed together, and it also had like egg whites in there. It had celery. It had onions. Some other stuff that I don't really remember because I haven't had it in years. But yeah,
I never had macaroni salad. I need to look that up.
You should have it too.
Macaroni salad.
I hear your mouse clicking.
Yes. I'm typing. I'm doing my research as you speak.
I'm actually gonna look it up too because I want to see what you're gonna look. Okay, yeah, that's pretty accurate. I just looked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
in this one they put ham and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Celery.
Yeah. Celery. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hard-boiled eggs. There, I see that in the list. But our ham would be like on the side, just like little slices of ham because we were like that. And
I never knew about that. Okay. Cool.
Dessert, we would also always have pies. Like pies are for dessert all the time.
Like pumpkin pie.
Like pumpkin pie, apple pie, pecan pie.
Sweet potato.
No, I've never had sweet potato pie.
Yeah, sweet potato I think is more in the black community, right?
I think so. I don't know enough about other white people either.
Like okay, I'm half black, but like I never had sweet potato pie. But like pie is in general not part from the African culture.
Yeah.
But like from what you see in African American movies, you see quite often sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had that personally. I've actually wanted to try it.
Yeah, me too. Because I like sweet potato fries.
Oh, sweet potato fries are good too.
Yeah. So if you try a sweet potato pie, I think it will work magnificent. I think it could. I think it could work. It could work because it's really mashed,
Yeah, and it's also like it's already sweet potato.
Yeah, it's already sweet, so you don't need to put a lot of sugar.
Yeah, just have the natural flavor, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah, you just have the pastry around it.
We're probably gonna get laughed at by the sweet potato community.
Mm-hmm. It's like you know nothing about sweet potato pie. You know what's always funny?
What's that?
About sweet potato pie? It always reminds me of Bernie Mac's comedy stand-up. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't think I have actually.
Where he did a stand-up, he was like, "Bernie, this pussy taste." No. Actually, it wasn't even about sweet pussy. It was about pumpkin pie. It was about pumpkin pie.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Bernie," and he was like, making a joke. He was like, people come up to me. He's like, "Bernie, does pussy taste like pumpkin pie?" He's like, "Bitch, I never had no pumpkin pie."
Oh man, Bernie's missing out.
So I was like, he never had pumpkin pie, but he knows he has tasted pussy. So I was like,
that's what he wants you to think.
That's what he wants you to think. But I never had no pumpkin pie.
Oh man, what were some things that were traditional in your family for the holidays?
Yeah, Christmas was not that big in Ethiopia.
Understandable.
And but what we did was always, we made food. One of the things that my mom usually made was this thing called huzarsla.
Okay.
A Dutch dish, but then in different countries like Suriname, Indonesia, or whatever households, they always make like their own variation of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's kind of like mashed potatoes with red beets, pickles, fried red onions.
Pickles and mashed potatoes.
Fried red onions. This is the one that my mom makes.
Okay.
Chicken, like chicken strips. Like to boil the chicken, you kind of just rip the into like little tiny strips. It's kind of like a shredded chicken.
I see. Yeah.
And then you fry it a bit, put that in there. You got some mayonnaise going on. You got some, it depends if you want bacon or not. You put that in there.
I heard the word sla, which in Dutch means salad. But
salad, yeah.
This doesn't sound like a salad at all.
It doesn't sound like a salad at all, but that's what they call a salad. Like potato salad, but it's only like potato and mayonnaise or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And fried onions and fried chicken.
Exactly. So it's a salad. It's just a mix of things. But that's the one consistent thing that we've had, I think, all the time from all our Christmas things. Yeah. And then usually I cook like the main courses and stuff, and then my sister used to do the desserts.
Oh, what did the desserts contain?
Yeah, so she would make like tiramisu.
Oh, okay. All right.
She was good. She learned how to make tiramisu, so she would make that. And if we didn't make desserts, then we ordered desserts. Like what I'm doing this year, I'm ordering apple pie. Because my sister's far away.
Still need that dessert though.
I need someone else to deliver the dessert.
Yeah.
And then usually we have like oven baked stuff. So either it's chicken or we have ham, like as a main thing.
Yeah, and that would be what you would do, because you said you make the main courses.
Yeah, so I put everything in the oven, and then we would have accompaniment. So we don't really eat like big. We eat the whole day like bits by bits.
Yeah,
while watching movies or playing games or
Yeah, see, in America,
that's how it is.
Yeah, in America we're so fat that we eat before we get to the
main course.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we eat before we even leave to the family's house, and then we like snack on the little any sort of appetizers that might be out, such as chips or yeah, and then we have the main course, and then we continue snacking. And then we have pie a little bit later on, and then we continue snacking after that. We're extremely fat, even if we're not fat.
You just have a big appetite.
Yeah, I said I don't know how big our stomachs are relative to other people's.
Yeah.
But man, do we eat.
Yeah.
And we love to eat too.
Yeah. Because my earliest if I remember back in Ethiopia, even when I was a child, Christmas wasn't that big. New Year's was more big.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve was more big, so people would come over, like we would have parties and everything and on New Year's Eve, rather than Christmas. Christmas wasn't that big, and then so it was more intimate, like family intimate type,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Within the household, rather than going to the uncles and aunts and.
Yeah, I see.
So.
See, our thing would always be New Year's Day after midnight. That we would go and visit family. We would never visit and then celebrate like the transition from one year to the next. We'd always do that by ourselves.
So it's kind of like a switch.
Yeah,
there's a bit of a difference there. Like because Ethiopians have their Christmas in the Orthodox calendar, old Orthodox calendar, which is January 7th.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have Christmas at the beginning of the year instead of the end of the year.
Yeah, so we have it like January 7 and something like that, and then that's more the Ethiopian tradition rather than the worldwide tradition of 25th of December of Christmas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So even that's how I knew the answer to the other question about when do Russians and most Soviet countries celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, because we recently played a trivia game in our company, and that was one of the questions.
Yeah.
And he got that right. I had no idea. I had zero clue. Did not know that was even a thing.
Yeah.
And now I do.
So that's why. And also because I remember I was always like, we didn't have time off in Ethiopia for the holidays. We only had 1 week in January after New Year's.
That sounds
only 1 week, man. Only 1 week after New Year's Day until the January 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, and see, American work ethic is
so we were in school in Christmas Day. We were in school. Hey man, what's 1 + 1? I don't know. I want to see Santa.
I've been a good boy this year. Christmas ain't even start yet.
I tried so hard. Shut up. Come, finish this quadratic formula. Stop.
But you were just talking about 1 + 1. Now we get to hear. See, you gotta pay attention.
You see, you gotta pay attention. Time flies. You ain't right for this.
F. Get out of here.
F. Yeah. So So what am I doing different this year?
What are you doing different this year?
What am I doing different this year? Cooking less. Because there are less people to feed.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah.